welcome back. So we just did. Oh, we gotta set judgment. So we did the Filemire. Yeah. And I believe in the hinterlands we still have that to do. Some other things, but that's okay. We're gonna go talk to some people. Is there a quest marker? Okay. Still absolutely tired, but I'd like to get some of the games done.
Is there a reply?
In due time. Hold yourself.
Okay.
Of course. Another.
Yes, another time.
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
The latest chapter meaning you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Me? No, I would never.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
Pretend you don't notice.
Control space.
Okay.
Shame the alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
We'll talk later.
Got some new tricks, huh? That flashy stuff, all fire and crap. Good way to throw off an enemy. They get all hung up with you being on fire and miss the part where you stab them in the kidney. If you folks can do tricks like that, you might be closer than we thought to making Gatlock.
Is what I'm doing that close to Gatlock?
No, sorry. I just meant in terms of complexity. Gatlock keeps better than the stuff you make. More reliable, too. You want a cannon to work? Reliable is key. Cannons that aren't tend to blow up in your face.
I heard Kunari guard the secret of making Gatlock pretty closely. Why is that?
It's like crossbows and longbows. Longbows are better, no contest. But it takes years to get good with one. Any idiot who can point will do damage with a crossbow. No offense to Varric or Bianca. Gatlock cannons might not be flashy or portable like mage fire, but we can make a lot of them. Any idiot following orders can fire one. Don't have to worry about them getting possessed by demons either.
Are there Kunari warriors who do what I do?
Nah. You know how you put that alchemical crap on your clothes so your skin doesn't catch fire? Imagine trying that when you're not wearing a shirt. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure you're careful and all, but I like my nipples uncauterized.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Sarah was never an agreeable girl.
Oops.
Her tongue tells tales of rebellion.
I completely
But
missed
she
that.
was so fast and quick with her bow. No one quite knew.
Good work out there, boss. Those blighted nugs won't infect anything now. Shade, thanks for joining in on that escort for Lady Montilier.
Whatever.
She's great, right? Training hard, Inquisitor. You have the best people, and we're gonna help.
Always like to say, why change the past when you can only stay today? She'll fight to keep her
The
way.
champion.
She's a rogue and a
You
thief
say
and
you
she'll
saw the
tempt
champion,
your
and I'm
fate.
supposed to believe you.
She
I was in Kirkwall. I know her when I see her. Fenhedis,
Good day.
the champion, here.
away. A rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate.
Welcome back.
Sarah was never quite the wealthiest girl. Some say she lives in a tavern, but she was so
A gracious lady bit.
arrows strike like a dragon. Sarah was
So you like to have fun? The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
What do you mean? To help people.
and she knew just how to use
We both know that'd be easier to believe if you were a totally different person.
Not everything is easy to believe. And maybe that's it. There's all this Andraste stuff going on, and seeing it should help, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
and a thief and she'll tempt your fate.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which, the ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
What do you think about our spymaster, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad.
Would it?
Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
Nice hair.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
This one.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? Like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
He makes me wonder about things.
Don't think
what
too
do
hard, babe.
women look like? Woof.
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinta.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
What about Cole?
I'm not saying nothing about that. That thing is just wrong.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Nothing to say on Cole, and Cole is less threatening of any of it.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
Oh, that was pointless what I just did. Trying to put some, like, Ben Gay thing, or I don't know, it's like a generic kind. It did not do nothing. I'll give it a moment.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
You're so sweet, cool. So this one? Yeah. Hard and Dark Town, or High Town, Chapter 5, by Varric Tetris. Javelin was waiting outside the captain's office when Donald and Breakoff slunk out defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we? Javelin looked almost relieved. No, Donnan met his partner's eye. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight to Kirkwall Bearcocks from somebody's potato farm. Taller and broader than the other guards, Javelin slouched as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs, as if he thought he should be smaller. Hunched over in his brand new, too large armor, he looked like a child playing at being a guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Javelin said, almost speaking Donna's thoughts out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and I'm... He trailed off, then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donna glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you, recruit. Nobody gets away with murder while we're on duty. Javelin stood a little straighter. What do we do, then? The captain wants proof, Don smiled. We'll bring her proof.
Strangest thing. When I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest thing. I know someone took it right off my belt, but
Oh,
I can't
stuck.
recall who.
I'm not calling. You're stuck too.
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Please, don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move.
You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. And between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Ah, it's my turn.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
I don't know why it's taking forever. Strange. There we go. A letter, dear Maya. I'm still alive, your loving brother, Colin. Honestly, is this so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again, if the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would have never have heard that their fine commander survived even. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I am not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand to ask you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy this is? Maya. Solace. Hello.
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
You just have to ask.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
When your friend was captured, how did
It.
It?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
All right, let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Of course. I always rescue his friend.
I ran into Fiona. Seems you have Alexius serving the mages. There's some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe one day he'll realize it.
Okay.
I should
Some
go.
other time.
Naturally.
No, I would want to kind of not go through all their
It is
stuff.
the leader of the tradesmen made. Yes, I'll see to it.
Ooh, Inquisitor, greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Okay. Let me do that again. Hold on again.
I'm listening.
Okay. Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
All right. Down we go. Suspicious spam caller. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, Varric.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
We'll talk to this warden friend of Hawk's and draft a plan to kill this Darkspawn.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Let's hope Corypheus just turns out to be really good at playing dead.
That makes two of us. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Varric?
Battling the demons of paperwork. That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Always. Alright, Varric. I need you one more time here, dude.
I've got a minute if you need something.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
I was hoping to give it to Cassandra as a gift.
Oh, come on, that's just cruel. Even the Seeker doesn't deserve that. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Oh, that's so much fun. Alright. Construction report. Scaffolding. Third fall in as many days. We need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive an anchor between these blocks. The place was built to last, but they make it a fight to build it up. Beneful Roofer. Approved. The Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Sir Morris, Quartermaster. I think we might have read that, but who knows. Ooh, I almost forgot. Take my Alfred. Take that. And upgrade her. Herb Garden. Yes. Skyhold's Garden. Where withered grows the simple scent of spring anew in furrowed soil. For one of the vines are yours and mine, a bounty blessed by honesty toil. Though brave in the war and ways we are, and wonder thus in victory, is on the vine where yours and mine are graced with health and history. In home and hearth and battlefield, our substance is common held. If on the vine are yours and mine, and always there where are compelled. For turning homes is not retreat, when home is why we fight at all, and on the vine is yours and mine, entreating in our hearts the call. So of the boons you cannot buy, there are but two, were creations of. Not on the vine of yours or mine is first the cost of truest love, and that denied a purchase price. We turn our gaze to what's in hand and what of the vine are yours and mine, to model from our own land. From a gardener's grace, Songs of the Field, collection by. Alright, here will. Alright. Oh, Miss Morgan. Plant your seed. Rare. Let's see. One of those. Frankly, I don't remember what we actually really need. Back. Back. Why not? And let's do this one. And then if we need to, we'll change them. Okay. Let's see, where's my door now? Over here. Okay, so run here first. Kids are getting done with school, but my son's got after school, so everybody else she's working at this moment. I highly doubt there's something new here, but let's give it a go anyway. Okay. First things first. Upgrade potions. I'll do it. Miss Morgan. We're getting somewhere. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we got any more of these unlocked here. I really doubt it, but... I like the Inquisition stuff. Yep, it's fine. Alright, okay. Now. Oh yeah, let's see if we got any stuff to sell. I've got quite a bit to sell. We'll look into that. Okay. Okay. So there really isn't anybody that has... Oh? No? Okay. So it's just coal. There's not much. Okay. Blackwall you've got, okay. I would rather do this one on her. Okay. Okay. Do I have anything here? No. Normally don't use that in this one. Okay. Read. In Hard in Hightown, Chapter 6 by Varric Tesserus. The states of Hightown fell into three types. The Dwarven palaces in their enclave huddled around their counterfeit paragon statues for shelter against the onslaught of human ideals that surrounds them. The foreign quarter, where the wealthiest Olesians and the Antiva merchants stayed during their twice-yearly visit to criticize the ship captains and shop clerics and accountants in their employ. And the noble mansions where the families who can trace their lineage back to Olesian conquerors and to venture landlords perch to look down on the rabble of ordinary folk scurrying at their feet. But whoever they belong to, all of Hightown estates have two things in common: a showy front entrance, used when the occupants want to see, and a hidden back way when they don't. The servants' door to the Combat de Fair mansion was in an alley hidden by overgrown attached seats. Donnan picked the lock while his partner Judgement kept an uneasy lookout. They had left their armor at the barracks. Boy. But even in civilian clothes, the recruit managed to look like he was wearing an older brother's hand-me-downs. I don't think this is what the captain meant when she said to get evidence, he muttered. The lock clicked and Donnan gently pushed it open. Only a few silvers of light slid through the shutter windows. Silence hung in the air like a cheap tapestry. Donnan and Judgement crept through the dark rooms, alerted for any signs of servants, but nothing broke the eerie quiet except their footsteps. In fact, there was no signs that anyone has been in the house at all until they found the rooms whose doors had been torn from its hinges. Inside, a Count lay in a pool of blood, one hand clutching a loaded crossbow, a dagger hilt protruding from his back. All right. Let's do this. Judgement.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go? You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. You meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Look at all the prubles.
So mortals try to find the Maker, and that becomes blight.
Alright, Cass. This should be fun.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Alright guys, this is where we're gonna end it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will try to get this recorded. I will probably do as many as I can for today and maybe some tomorrow and try to get some editing. I do go back to work a normal shift on Fridays, so however, we do have travel plans this weekend, so we may not have some videos. But anyway, have a good one. Bye now.